Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on a Gemini Jet United Boeing 737 MAX 9 featuring the brand new split tip winglets in the Dreamliner Swoop livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Easy Toys, whose store is based out of San Diego, California, and their website address is www.easytoys.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular model, allow me to share you some information about the history of United Airlines, if you would please. United Airlines is an American-based airline that was founded on April 6, 1926 in Boise, Idaho as Varney Airlines by the late Walter T. Varney, who also founded Continental Airlines. And after aviation pioneer the late William E. Boeing, who also founded the Boeing manufacturing aerospace giant and formed his airline Boeing Air Transport, merged this company with Pratt & Whitney to form the UATC, the United Aircraft and Transport Corporation, in 1929. And over the next 28 months, the UATC acquired Pacific Air Transport, Stout Air Services, Varney Airlines, and the National Air Transport from an airline consolidated merger, and as a result, the airline was formed from the UATC, the United Aircraft and Transport Corporation, on March 28, 1931, and became what is known today as United Airlines. United is currently the 9th oldest operating airline in the world based on foundation date after KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, Avianca, Qantas, Aeroflot Russian Airlines, Czech Airlines, Finnair, Delta, and Tajik Air respectively. It is also the third largest operating airline in the world when measured in terms of revenue generated, as well as the world's fourth largest airline when based in terms of number of passengers carried. Whereas the headquarters of United Airlines is located in the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, located at 233 South Wacker Drive in Chicago, Illinois, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located on the grounds of Chicago O'Hare International Airport, which is located approximately 17 miles northwest of downtown Chicago, Illinois. United Airlines also has operational hubs that's located at Denver International Airport, located in Denver, Colorado, Guam A.B. Juan Pat International Airport, located in Guam, Houston Bush Intercontinental Airport, located in Houston, Texas, Los Angeles International Airport, located in Los Angeles, California, Newark Liberty International Airport, located in Newark, New Jersey, Washington Dulles International Airport, located in Dulles, Virginia, and San Francisco International Airport, located in San Francisco, California. United is also the world's largest airline based by the number of destinations served. As of April 2019, or at the time of this video review posting, United Airlines flies to 373 destinations across Asia, North America, South America, Europe, and Oceania, with an operating fleet of 760 aircraft that includes 336 737s, in which 7 of those are the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s. And in addition to the 7 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s that currently operates in the United fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 263 aircraft, which includes 54 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s and 100 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 10s, in which those are scheduled to enter the United fleet sometime in 2020. And these aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. However, at the time this video review posted, this aircraft you see here is being grounded until further notice. Also, as of April 2019, or at the time of this video review posting, United Airlines currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Boeing customer code for United Airlines is 22. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box you see here, where you see the engraved Gemini 200 decal with the commemorative 20th anniversary special edition right there. If you didn't know, Gemini Jets celebrated their 20th anniversary making great, awesome models. And then you see the United title there, the airline's logo, the computer-generated picture of the aircraft type, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model and item number at the bottom of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box, and what you see is the Gemini 200 engraved gold decal, along with the Gemini Jets information, along with the Facebook social media page, as well as the Boeing official license product decal. Now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the Gemini 200 engraved gold decal along with the warning information at the top of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, which is considered a flap. You see there, I'll show you that in a moment. But in the meantime, what you're looking at is the Gemini 200 engraved gold decal along with their website address, which you see displayed there at the bottom of the flap box, okay? Now you're looking at the left side of the box where you see the Gemini 200 engraved gold decal, the 1/200 scale diecast model information, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, as well as the item number information on the left side of the box. Now you're looking at the right side of the box, the same information on the left side of the box I showed you earlier on, okay? Now you're looking at the front of the box once again, and the reason you're looking at the front of the box again because I got it laid down here on the table, and the reason is this flap I mentioned earlier. So you see that? I'm gonna flip that up right there, and what you see is the white foam that's protecting the model, and you see there that is the tripod stand. I got an alternative stand that I'm gonna do the model review with. I won't do it with this one. Like I told you, I'm done with them. They do got alternative stands for that, okay? But in the meantime, I'm gonna take this foam out and let you see the model inside of the box. Check it out. There it is. There's the model inside of the box. I'm going to go ahead and take that out, all right? Here's the alternative stand that I'm going to do the model review with. And you see that black padding right there. The purpose of that black padding is to prevent your models from being damaged or scratched. I can say Gemini Jets is coming along with this issue. They finally addressing it. They are putting these model stands on certain models. Hope they'll just do away with the tripod stands altogether. Alright, it's pretty impressive though. Okay, with all that information out of the way about the history of United Airlines, all the details here on this box, plus the packaging, plus the tripod stand that came with the model, which I'm not going to do a review with, the alternative model stand that I'm going to do the review with no further ado, here is the model out of the box. Check it out. There it is, everyone. The Gemini Jet United Airlines next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 in a 1/200 scale model and the Dreamliner Swoop livery scheme featuring the brand new split tip winglets. Alright, allow me to share with you some information about the United next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft and how they came a part of their fleet. United Airlines officially became the North American launch customer as well as the second global customer after the Indonesian-based carrier Lion Air to acquire this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9, as United took delivery of its first of 61 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s that United had placed orders for back on July 12, 2012, as the first next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9, which bears the registration ship number N67501, was officially delivered on April 23, 2018 at a delivery ceremony that was held at the Boeing Delivery Center facility in Seattle, Washington, and touched down at Houston Hobby Airport in Houston, Texas on the following day on April 24, 2018. However, this aircraft didn't actually make its actual debut until June 7, 2018, and that's when United officially began utilizing this brand new state-of-the-art aircraft on their inaugural flight when it flew from Houston Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston, Texas to Orlando International Airport in Orlando, Florida as United Airlines Flight 686, then was followed by their Houston to Austin, Texas, Houston to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Houston to Anchorage, Alaska, and Houston to San Diego, California routes on this very same day respectively, as Chicago O'Hare, Denver, Houston Bush Intercontinental, Los Angeles, Newark, Washington Dulles, and San Francisco is destined to become the primary gateway bases for this aircraft type, with the lion's share of their next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s will operate mostly out of their primary hubs at Houston Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston, Texas, and Los Angeles International Airport in Los Angeles, California. United has ordered a total of 61 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s, and at the time of this video review posting, only 7 are currently operating in service, while the remaining 54 are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Now let's talk about the livery you see on this aircraft. This is the current alternative livery scheme for United, which is actually called the Dreamliner Swoop livery scheme, which is a slightly modification of the Boeing Dreamliner house cutters livery scheme that is only displayed exclusively on the airline's Boeing 787s that was first introduced to United fleet in 2012. This particular aircraft was the first aircraft of its type that actually began sporting this unique livery scheme, as the remainder of United's next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s, as well as their next generation Boeing 737 MAX 10s, will eventually display and sport this alternative livery scheme on its delivery aircraft as well in the foreseeable future. Alright, so with all that information out of the way, how this aircraft came part of their fleet, as well as this nice looking livery here, with no further ado, let's get down to business and let me show you all the details on this aircraft. Now, shall we? Let's check it out. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side, where you see the nose gears right here, the nose gear door featuring the ETOPS information, the fleet number, and some little information in there as well. You also see the pitot tubes and the static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, what have you. And then you see the nice little gold cheat line that goes across this aircraft here. And now you're looking at the United title, billboard title right there. But now you see that Star Alliance decal right there between the cockpit window and the L1 door. United joined the Star Alliance along with Air Canada, Lufthansa, SAS Scandinavian Airlines System, and Thai Airways International as one of the 5 founding members on May 14, 1997, which consists of 27 airlines from 5 inhabited continents. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next part of the aircraft. Okay. Now you're looking at the center of the aircraft, and what you see here is the landing bogey gears here on the port side, the landing gear doors, but more important, these nice little massive engines you're looking at here. And these are the CFMI-LEAP, which stands for Leading Edge Aviation Propulsion-1B type engines that are used on this particular United next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9 aircraft. And you see the engine cones right there. And the purpose of that sawtooth pattern right there on the engine right there is for 2 reasons: noise reduction and help improve fuel efficiency at the same time. You also see the warning information right there on the engine cowling. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around and let you see the front of the engine, and I hate to disappoint you, the turbo fan blades do not spin, but I'm going to let you check them out anyway. Now you're looking at the front of the CFMI LEAP, Leading Edge Aviation Propulsion 1B type engines from the front view angle with the engine stripes right there. As I mentioned, the turbo fan blades do not spin. I'd like to know if anybody else got this model and had the same issue as well. Please post it in the comments section. Alright, and then you see the inboard landing lights right there on the edge of the wing, as well as the front view of the landing bogey gears here on the port side. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. We got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the landing gear doors, the landing gear lights right inside the landing gear doors, as well as the nose gear. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine stripes right there, and the turbo fan blades do not spin over here as well. But no, they don't. Very disappointing. But you see the inboard landing lights right there, as well as the front view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side of the aircraft. Now we're still on the port side of the aircraft, where you see the red navigation light next to that specialized wingtip device. And this wingtip device, if you didn't know, this newly advanced high-tech wingtip device is actually called the split-tip winglet. And the purpose of this split-tip winglet device is to maximize lift and improve aerodynamics and fuel efficiency at the same time. The newly advanced split-tip winglet is 9 feet 6 inches high, and it actually resembles that of a 3-way hybrid between a blended winglet, a wingtip fence, and a rake wingtip. You also see the colors of blue and gold painted on it, which is really unique. Alright, we're at the back of the aircraft here, where you see the fleet number right here by the last door there, and the American flag decal. And this flag decal represents the country where United Airlines currently operates from as one of the major flag carriers of the United States of America. And right underneath that gold and white cheat line you see there is the registration ship number N67501. Registration ship number N67501. This particular aircraft is United Airlines' very first of 61 of the next generation Boeing 737 MAX 9s that United ordered back on July 12, 2012 that entered the airline's fleet, and the first test flight on this aircraft took place on March 11, 2018 and was delivered to United Airlines 1 month later on April 23, 2018. Now you're looking at the United Globe logo that's displayed on the tail fin of the aircraft that's painted in blue and gold, you see there. This was the logo of Continental Airlines, and after the two airlines merged on May 2nd, 2010, United decided to keep the Continental Airlines Globe logo, as this logo can be seen on just about every United Airlines aircraft flying today. Alright. Now you're looking at the APU exhaust right here. It ain't no hole there, they just painted one there. And if you don't know what APU stands for, it stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. And then there's the strobe light right there, right next to the APU exhaust hole right there, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Check it out. There it is, the United Boeing 737 MAX 9 from the rear view angle. You see the split tip winglets on both sides of the aircraft. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear door, the fleet number, the ETOPS information, some little other information right there as well. The pitot tubes and static ports, what have you, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the Star Lines decal, the United billboard title right there, the front boat bin door right there, as well as the gold cheat line that goes across this aircraft here on this side as well. Now you're looking at the center of the aircraft here on the starboard side, and what you see is the CFMI leading edge aviation propulsion -1B type engines on this side of the aircraft. You see the one information there, and then you see the sawtooth pattern and the engine cones, as well as the landing bogey gears here and the bogey gear doors here on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the green navigation light that's next to the split tip wingtip device there, which is painted here in blue and gold and white, as you can see there. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the American flag decal, the rear boat bin door, the registration ship number, and the fleet number, as well as the United Globe logo displayed on this tail fin of the aircraft. Check it out. There it is. Awesome. Now, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, I'm going to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. Here it is. It tilts. Unfortunately, the nose gear here does not swivel, but that's okay. So with that said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Star Lines decal on both sides. You see the United billboard title on both sides. And then you see the anti-collision beacon light right there. High frequency antenna there. Another high frequency antenna, and then there's the tail right there. And you see the horizontal stabilizers right there, along with that luminaire light, as well as over here. Now you see that little dot there, luminaire light, that's what it's called, and the purpose of that luminaire light is to light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Alright, now let's check out the wings. You see the wing walkway, the CFMI LEAP engines there, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. And then you see the upper part of the split tip winglet there, painted in blue and gold. And then you come over this way. See the wing walkway there, the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you, as well as the upper part of the split tip wing that's painted in blue and gold on this side here as well. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. We see the nose cone, the 737-9 decal, which is the variant. The gold cheat line is mostly gray under here. You see the open nose gear door, the nose gear. Then you slide this way. Another high frequency antenna there. The hole where the stand goes in at, the anti-collision beacon light, the Gemini Just logo. Another antenna. Come up there. You see the registration ship number on both sides, as well as the rear bolt bin door, the pressure relief valve. Another antenna, and then you see that little bumper right there by the APU housing door. That is called the tail skid bumper, and the purpose of that tail skid bumper is to prevent the aircraft from being damaged when it takes off or land. That's the purpose of that tail skid bumper. And then you see the APU housing doors right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizers right there underneath. And then you come over this way, the gears, the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you underneath here, as well as the lower part of the split tip winglet. Same over here. See the gears, the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you, as well as the lower part of the split tip winglet on this side of the aircraft as well. Now, since I'll show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in its entirety, now I'm going to put it on that alternative stand you see over there. That see there? I'm gonna go ahead and put that on that alternative stand. So with no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Okay, finally got this model on this alternative stand with no problem, no hesitation there. You see it being displayed in a takeoff landing position from the port side of the aircraft. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model on the stand. Now you're viewing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model on the stand on the starboard side. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in a takeoff landing position with the model on the stand from the tail cam angle. Okay, since this aircraft model does not have the substitute gear replacement doors for this particular model, I'm going to go ahead and take this model to stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright, let's talk about the seating configuration. The United Next Generation Boeing 737-MAX9 seats 179 passengers in a 3-class configured cabin layout. Now here's the breakdown, everyone. From rows 1 to 5, which will be from here to here, you have 20 United First Business Class seats. In rows 7 to 12 on the port side, which is on this side here, from here to about right here. And rows 20 and 21, which will be about right here and here. You have an additional 48 Economy Plus class seats in rows 12 to 39 on the starboard side, which will be from about right here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have an additional 111 Economy class seats, which brings the total to 179 seats. And finally, United currently employs their next generation Boeing 737-MAX9s on routes from Houston Bush Intercontinental to Orlando, Florida, Austin, Texas, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Anchorage, Alaska, San Diego, California, Los Angeles, California, Tampa, Florida, and Sacramento, California, and from Los Angeles to Houston Bush and Honolulu. They probably added more routes to this aircraft before this aircraft was grounded, and they probably are going to add more routes to this as they finally get this issue solved with Boeing with that little issue. But anyway, this is all I have for this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting it. I highly recommend it. So with that said, please rate, subscribe, take care, God bless. There's more model content coming. Peace.